I can't get over how infuriating Lord Curran's son is. I gave him the benefit of the doubt too. I was like, hey, I get the personality. He's not going to be like the most like cool, calm, and collected, but I see some potential in him. And what does he go and do? Listen, I know Lishi is saying that this was all part of her plan. She probably wanted this dumb mofo to blow negotiations to make it a more secure deal. I probably assume that's exactly what's gonna happen. But I got out of my damn chair when I saw him go, "Phew, we're only giving him 1,000, we got 2,000. Let's make sure he knows we're not cheap." Right then and there, I wish for Truck-kun to make an appearance, pop that guy like in the latest Uzumaki episode, and then have Curran adopt ours as his new son, because screw this guy. I have full live reactions over on Patreon if you want to see me just absolutely break to this douchebag over there exclusively. So, like I said, I think probably her play is because we go in with 2,000 gold and we're trying to convince this dude to do the negotiations. We start with 500, he explodes to 5,000, we go 800, okay, 1,000. And basically the way it looks is like she's breaking down crying like, oh my god, okay, please forgive our rudeness, but seriously, this is all we have. And he agrees to the term of 1,000. Now, given that at the end of the episode she says that it was a part of her plan for him to most likely blow up, most likely after that 1,000, there probably would have been a stipulation that would have screwed them. So she probably planned for that or something. That's my gut reaction. But even if that's the case, the only way I see me taking back my frustrations is if his outburst wasn't done so intentionally. Like she told him to do an outburst at some point. Like if she said that, then maybe I take back these complaints. But given the fact that he boldly admitted that he had no loyalty to the Emperor and wanted independence, I don't think so. I think he just truly has no damn filter. Now there is potential for his character to actually be great down the line, not only in terms of stats, like he has the potential, but also I think he could be good down the line. But the dude has the emotional maturity of a frat boy, man. God damn, like he's just, I don't like him. And it's weird because I kind of liked him at the start. I knew right away, based on his personality, the anime fandom was not going to vibe with him. But I thought to myself, okay, you know, he doesn't have a lot of ambition, but I think pushed in the right direction, he could be a valuable character, especially given that he is the son of like one of the best boys in this series. So, for me, watching a character who I knew was going to blow negotiations, I wasn't stupid. I knew he was going to do something stupid. But the fact that I figured at worst, it would be like, is that all we're going to give him? I figured he'd do something like that. I didn't think he would be dumb enough to say the actual amount. And as Ars boldly points out, if we offered him 2,000 at the start, he would want more. Her saving moment was brilliant, though, so I knew they weren't going to go sexual with it, but when she started taking her clothes off, I was like, what are we building into? But the fact that her royal dress is, well, worth a lot of money. So that was probably always intentional, that, like, because think about it from this. Her dress and her jewelry was worth 500 gold. So essentially we gave him 2,500 gold because he said, yeah, we'll take the 2,000, but you're going to have to pay us, you know, for our humiliation. So very clearly, I think what happened was Licia basically looked at it as, we have the 2,000, and we're going to have to give him something that is going to pay for the outburst that clearly this D-bag's going to do. But here's the thing, it's not simply about just offering another 500 gold, you have to do something that shows humility. The fact that she was willing, now she didn't get completely butt-ass naked, but imagine being someone who is, you know, in a position of power, removing her clothes, and boldly saying, we messed up, please accept this, you can sell this, it is absolutely worth money, but I am here in a vulnerable state knowing we have to respect you. You don't need our respect, we have to respect you. It's perfect, and negotiation's fantastic. But even if it turns out that she looked at this D-bag and said, I need you to say 2,000 gold when negotiations look like they're good, I'm still gonna hate him for a bit. And I feel like I deserve that because I actually, for half of the episode, was kind of okay with him. Though you have to give Ars some major credit. It's gonna get overshadowed, but I think this is the type of moment that really helps flex why this is an isekai that does it in a completely different way. And usually when you say that, you're talking more about, okay, if you kind of have like a isekai where the character is nice, the ones that really stick out are the ones who are like, I'm gonna actually kill people, I'm gonna go against the people and be a little more mean. But here's the thing, you can have a character like ours who is actually legitimately good, but not have him feel like a stereotypical nice guy. So there's these pirates that end up jumping us around the midway point. Turns out they're not pirates, they are fishermen, and they ended up having to take a loan, couldn't pay the loan. How else are they gonna feed their families? Well, they had to turn to a life of crime. It's not what should happen, but I mean, most people put in their shoes would do it. Ours could have easily done what most characters would do in these situations and say, hey, here's these 2 things, it's worth like 3 gold. Go pay off your loans, you're good. But he didn't do that. One, I think he could tell that these are the type of people that, they want to have honor. They're not just going to take a handout. But 2, you have to be a ruler, a type of person that can demand respect, but also show kindness. I'm going to give you this. It's interest-free, clearly no time limit. When you can, pay me back. It's something that seems ridiculous on paper, but worse happens, they never pay him back. Is ours going to lose sleep over it? No, he helped people who were down in their dumps. But it gives them the opportunity to remind them that they are people. And can you imagine like getting a time skip 5 years from now and these guys end up paying him back or something? Those are the types of moments that flex why ours, despite not going in the opposite direction of ours is the type of guy who wants to kill all these characters, be an edgy, MC. No, he's a very nice character, but his niceness isn't just, it's not stupid. He doesn't just do things and never thinks about the repercussions. By surrounding himself by very talented people who make up for his shortcomings while also just being this genuine guy who does think about strategy, you have an amazing isekai MC, and one that definitely stands above a lot, especially in the more nice realm of this genre. Fantastic episode. It pissed me off, but it wanted to, right? Like, I mean, it's like the train about to hit you. I knew he was gonna blow it up. I knew he was gonna set it off, and for some reason, it still blew me away, because after it looked like it was secure, I truly was like, well, there's no way he messes up at this point, right? Like, there's no way he's like, hey, we had more money. Don't make us look cheap. Bitch, make it look cheap if you want. We could have saved 1,000. Is what it is. Thoughts down below. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new around here. Of course, ring that bell. And like I mentioned, we got those full live reactions over on Patreon. And hey, while you're over there, I'll also give you a video shout out. Alright, so today we got Xenogod, Mario Jacob, Aiden JD, Ernst Valcourt, Zachary Barnett, original name here, Martin Post Hummus, and we also have Brian Gonzalez. So I appreciate the support, everyone. Please take care. And if you gotta be any character, or relate to any character, do it to anyone other than Lord Kern's son. No one likes people like him. Have a good one.